Hey Baddie, my name is Felix and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can read by the title, I'm going to talk about why you may think you're not pretty. And you may ask yourself, who the heck are you, sweetie pie? My name is Felix, I'm 25. I'm a professional videographer / photographer with many experiences in Hollywood. I worked and work with celebrities, influencers, and I'm a beauty influencer on TikTok myself. I do makeup, so I'm very intertwined with the whole LA scene, with the whole celebrity and just the secrets of influencers and celebrities when it comes to their image. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna tell you all the value I have in my brain at this moment to make you realize why you think you're not pretty, and I'm gonna debunk it, so at the end of this video you'll have a completely new perspective and you're gonna be mind blown with everything. Let's just get straight into this. First thing I want to tell you about is mostly everyone in the influencer community or in the celebrity community has had or will have some work done. Maybe that's Botox, fillers, or even surgeries. And why is nobody honest with their work or with their procedures? I can tell you that throughout the years, people who have shared what they had done, the backlash was negative and they never won. So it's a no-win situation. If you're honest, you're gonna get backlash, and if you're not honest, you're gonna get backlash. From the get-go, influencer or a celebrity, it's their job to have an image, and their image is their brand. So they have to look good for the camera or off camera in all situations. And all of that, quick procedures can completely change your whole face. So do not take all those little cosmetic procedures for granted. And I'm not promoting anything, but I'm trying to paint an image of like how much can a filler or Botox or perhaps in some cases surgery change the whole face. If your job is to look at yourself, your pictures, your videos, and you're editing it, if you don't have an editor, whatever, you will notice things you would never notice if you are not in that business. If you're in front of the camera all the time, you're gonna get insecurities that were never there before. All of that costs a lot of money. So in the beauty influencer world, or just in the influencer world in general, and same with celebrities, they get collabs with all of those clinics and they get all of that work for free. So this is where it gets unrealistic if you're not a nepo baby, or if you just are, have a regular paycheck and you are going from week to week. And that brings us to another topic, which is makeup. To paint a better picture, I myself as a makeup artist, I've been doing this for 5 or 6 years. And I would say doing the work constantly, I became really confident in the past 2 years that I myself would say, oh, I got my own style of makeup. When I get a client, I'm 100% confident. I know what I'm doing, and same with my face. So you have to know, doing makeup every day or every other day and watching YouTube videos and practicing, it's not as easy as it seems. And you really have to think that a person has to have a lot of time or a very specific job to be able to learn that skill. And when it comes to celebrity and influencers, they have a team for that. And that team has been educated about makeup and in the business for the past 10 years at least, 5, 20, 15. So they are experts. So they get and they pay for the best of the best of that service. This is basically the art of the specific niche. Is it hair or makeup? You can really transform a whole face and manipulate with naturally given features to make something more appealing or hide something. And it really is the art, but it is not as easy as it seems, and you need a lot of practice to get that skill to be able to know what suits for you. And if you're a regular watcher of TikTok on the beauty side, you'll know that recently there was a trend where there is a beauty filter for how much contrast with your makeup can your face take? So you have low, medium, and high contrast. So that means maybe your eye cannot take a lot of eyeshadow because it's hooded or smaller than your other features. So there is so much knowledge to get that perfect image. And same with hair, what undertone, and same with fillers and surgeries. Everything has to look harmonized. And with celebrities and influencers, it usually does. If you feel like you're not pretty, just think about what you could learn by yourself, how you could do your makeup that suits your specific face, your hair, and put that all together. And over time, you're gonna get that perfect image. It's all about basically just nitpicking knowledge, information, and then figuring out what works best for you. And that's why, again, you may think you're not pretty, but there is just so much behind that. And the third thing that I would really emphasize on is lighting. And lighting and makeup comes intertwined when it comes in the LA and Hollywood world. When I had no information on how that world works, I just had curiosity. I didn't know that lighting has to be suited for a person's face shape, because you have soft lighting, you have umbrellas, you have hard light like a flash, like a sunlight, you have natural daylight, and specific face shapes cannot just take any light. You may have been photographed at one event, or your uncle's or your sister's party or school graduation, and you were like, oh my god, I didn't know I looked like that. And let me tell you, when it comes to lighting, it makes the hugest difference. It's a responsibility as a photographer or a videographer that shoots people that hire you, same as a makeup artist, to observe their face, and then based on their whole face, their anatomy, what type of lighting will suit their face shape. So if you have around their face, a flash would be great, like a hard light. And if you have a very skinny, sunken in face, a soft light with a lot of reflectors, a lot of light from underneath would be the best. That's a little nerdy of me, but I'm trying to paint a picture how much a lighting can change you. So lighting can really make or break. Now, an unrealistic standard is usually influencers, if they're bigger, and celebrities have their own videographers, and they carry that equipment with them also. So that's unrealistic to expect to look good 24/7, but that's their job, and they have to hold up to a standard that it is an industry standard on social media right now. And they have to look perfect. So they have the team with them, makeup artists to fix them, or at least they have a kit, but they were glammed before. They have hair done, and they have assistants to reply to messages, take photos, edit photos in between when they're taking pictures. There is so much layers to how somebody looks like that you have to keep in mind next time you're comparing yourself to anyone on social media that does it professionally. So that's really important. And another very interesting tip, and not a lot of people know about, is I know when you see celebrities on Getty Images or like paparazzi photos, or when they, take up pictures themselves, like a selfie, they may look quite different. A lens can make the biggest difference in somebody's appearance. So to really make this simple, you have like wide lenses, so it captures a lot of environment, and then you have zoom lenses, and usually an iPhone selfie front-facing camera is a wider lens. And let me tell you that you will look completely different with a wider lens and a zoom lens. Like, zoom lens makes the whole image look like they are two-dimensional, like very flat. Therefore, they may look wider, chunkier, and on like a front-facing camera or like a wider lens camera that's like in your face, your features will come out more, your eyes will look bigger. So there is also a lot of knowledge and a lot of art in that department. So just like a lens can really change the whole face shape, the whole body shape. It is wild. And I'm sharing all of this information. So when you see all of these influencers and celebrities, and when you're comparing yourself or judging them, if you have all that information, I think you'll have more grace and you're looking at all of that with a brand new perspective and a lot of knowledge behind it, and you can get it like why they look on Getty Images completely different than before they went out to the event and they have taken a selfie. So that's another reminder for you to really look at this completely different and to maybe acknowledge that you had the wrong equipment and it was a photographer's or your fault for not looking your best. And now that brings us to another layer, which is retouching. So celebrities, influencers have resources. They have work done, lasers, all that skin resurfacing stuff, makeup, hair, assistant, stylists. Everything is usually tailored and custom made. And then on top of that, we have retouching on top of the lighting and already looking glamorous and unrealistic, which is truly unrealistic for an everyday person. If that's not your job, like who has time to prepare their hair and makeup, color coordinate, have money for that, spend money for that? Like, no. So next time when you look at yourself, keep that in mind. And then it comes retouching. And I know you may have not been aware, but like you can retouch video. All the music videos and probably some influencers and celebrities, probably a lot of celebrities, they take video retouching to that extent. Social media footprint has been retouched in some shape or form. All of the people have a filter on. And same with professional video. They have filters like skin smoothing at least. Then they can shape the body completely, reshape, especially music videos. If you have seen the Meghan Trainor controversy, if you remember that back in the day, but that takes a lot of money, but they have resources, so that's what I'm telling you. And then every photo has been retouched with a mobile app, or if it's like a campaign, like a billboard, it has been retouched professionally. And even you can see all the skin texture and all of the pores. You basically wipe out all of the previous unflattering texture, and then you smooth everything. Then you add texture with different kind of brushes and stuff and professionally retouching, and you make it look so realistic. And that's the art of retouching. Now that we have all of that information, I hope you are aware that you are beautiful and pretty, but you just don't have the resources for maybe in the moment to feel like that. But now that you have all of this information, you can dive deep in each topic and learn some skills. And I promise everyone has potential. And everyone literally is beautiful. I have the most utter respect for everyone and each profession when it comes in this business. And to be the best of the best that those people have and hire, it takes a long time to perfect the skill set. And you never stop learning. And this is where my tips and my information for this video come to an end. If you want me to do an in-depth makeup tutorial, make sure to comment down below. I would be happy to do it and to expand your horizons and bring some value in form of information and just valuable knowledge. If you want to see more of my personal life, here is my social media, and it would mean a lot if you would subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a brand new YouTube video. You're a baddie, and I'll see you in my next YouTube video.